Hey guys, what's up? My name's Arjun, and today I'm going to talk about the time when me and my best friend JJ got trapped in his house. It got so bad we had to call the fire department to save us. This happened ages ago, and it was great. It's great looking back at it, but at the time it wasn't great because we were like young and we had to call the fire department to save us. Oh, by the way, before I forget, here is a Google Docs form that you can fill out. Here is a Google Docs form that you can fill out. It's basically really short, and it's a place for you to send your ideas through, your video ideas through to me, and I can read them, and I'm certainly going to read them because if you notice, I'm a pretty small channel, and any video ideas, advice, anything you can give me, I'm going to read, and I'm going to cherish that. So thank you. And if you don't want to do that, I respect that, and I still value you as much. So without further ado, let's get into the story. Alright, so to start off, we have to go back to the summer of 2013 when me and JJ playing the best Mario Sonic game, the 2012 London one. Now, no matter what you say to me, I'm gonna disagree with you and say that the 2012 London one is the best game of Mario and Sonic in the Mario Sonic franchise. I don't know because well, I think it's the first one that actually got me interested in it, and 2016 Rio de Janeiro one, I don't think that was great really, and it's gonna end soon. I think Tokyo 2020, it says that it will be the last one, and that sucks, doesn't it? And I remember, unlike the other Wii games, alright, you guys gotta get ready for this one, right? Because if you haven't played Mario and Sonic, the 2012 one, you're not gonna get this. It came in a yellow case instead of the usual white one. Like, whoa. My child brain was like, that is amazing. This is single-handedly the greatest game cover in the history of the world. Like, it broke the physics of having a white cover to have a yellow cover. Bro, my child brain was just going off the walls and was going insane in the membrane. That's just how it was going. So, me and JJ was upstairs in his room for like 3 hours, and we were playing Mario and Sonic like true gamers. And honestly, if you see us in the Olympics when we're 18, it's just because of all the Mario and Sonic we were playing back in the day, in 2013 and 2012. Anyways, there's always been problems with JJ's room door. So sometimes it'll get jammed and not open, and sometimes it'll work fine. It's a weird door, and won't lie, I'm not sure why they didn't just change the door or remove it, since it's not a good idea to let a small kid with a faulty room door, but whatever, lol, because here's the thing, right? Imagine if it gets stuck, which that actually did happen, and this whole crisis could have been avoided if like JJ's parents got a different door, or just took the door down, or they just tried to fix the problem. But whatever, save money, don't need to fix the door, am I right? Yeah, whatever. So I went downstairs to get apple juice for the both of us, since apple juice is better than orange juice, and honestly doesn't matter, can't change my mind. But you like orange juice, I respect your opinion, but sorry to break it, you, but apple juice is better. And when I went back up to the room after getting those two sweet cold apple juices, yum, I shut the door behind me and we started playing for yet another hour. Like, me and JJ, just true gamers of our time, should just be on all the game cover magazines. Let's be real here. So after like 1 hour of intense like running and gaming, JJ had to go to the toilet, and this part right here, this is where the horror became true. The door was jammed and we were stuck in. Firstly, I thought, this is no big deal, right? Since this happened every once in a while. So, what we'd do is we'd have to start calling for his mom. And his mom came finally, and she tried to use the key to his room, and he tried to get us out. Tried rattling the door a couple of times. Didn't work. Tried like opening the door, tried pushing it, tried pulling it, tried everything for it, and it was not working. And now things were getting bad. JJ's mom called my mom and dad to try and help her open the door. However, even with all three of them, the door wasn't opening. I mean, no matter how much strength, this door had like an iron will, and it said, I want to trap these two kids in here. Oh god, that sounds so weird. Anyway, even with all three of them, no matter how all of their strength combined, it wouldn't work. And the original plan was to break down the door, but you see, they break down the door, then they don't have a door now. JJ's room will just be doorless. And on top of that, they just don't want to lose the money. And lastly, you know, least important, that 2 kids are there, and that if you break down the door, there's a chance that one of us could, or both of us could just get hurt. So whatever. So after like 3 hours of trying everything, they had to call the firemen to try and get us out. Just tried to put a called operation in practice out. So when the firemen came, there was not that many, to be honest. I mean, there's only like 3, 4, maybe even 5 firemen who came, because they realized that it wasn't just a big danger, it was just one person stuck in a nice house. And if anything, there's a window there, so the door really couldn't get broken. They could just try and make us go down through the window. And when they came over, they had to first calm down our parents, because our parents were just going crazy. They really wanted to get out of there. I mean, my dad's always calm. He's just a calm person in general, like in both ways of meanings of the word. He's just really calm. He's just a calm person, so he's not that bothered. Not that he's bad, but he knows that he's gonna get us out, and there's no point worrying about this. So he should calm down both of my mom and JJ's mom. And then afterwards, they decided, after they assessed the situation, they said the best action for us was to stay clear of the door, so they can go and break it down. Like it's gonna be some FBI, FBI open up, breaking in the door. So JJ had to go to the opposite end of the room, and we stood there, and then we yelled out. We're at the back of the room, and the fireman then broke down the door, and we came out, and we were stuck there for like 4 or 3 hours, and JJ had to go to the toilet. So after that, I think JJ just rushed out to the toilet and had to pee before doing anything. But you know, but I know now it doesn't seem that scary looking at it, but I remember at the time it was so scary, because like we were like really young, like we were like 6 and 7 years old, and like that would be scary. Like firemen coming, not being able to leave the house, getting like claustrophobic. I mean, big, but neither was claustrophobic, but still, that's what some kids may experience. But yeah, like I said, this experience may not be scary, but the time me and JJ actually had to stay really calm, and we got out safe. But I know this story may have not been as exciting as it was, but we do have another fireman story that I gotta tell you about, but I'm gonna be saving that for another video. So guys, that's it for today. I hope you really enjoyed this story. I've been playing some Bedwars in the background. I do have one more fireman story that I will tell you guys, but that's for another video. If you do like this video, please leave a like. And I know this sounds far-fetched, but do subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading more content and more enjoyable things for you to watch. But if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine. And as I said earlier, there's another fireman story coming out, and it happens when I'm like a really young lad, when I'm like 3, which you're going to be wondering how that happens, and I'm not going to spoil it. If you want to know how that happens, you got to stick around to see it. Anyway, that's it for now. Peace.